Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Frenzy, presented by the Venice Pub and Pizzeria of Ishpeming. I'm Sam Ali, and I'm not a local TV star, but I'm a semi-competent sports guy, so at least my parents aren't completely disappointed in me. Anyways, let's get things started in Marquette as the Redettes hosted Menominee in our Martin Sports Apparel Game of the Week. First quarter, Amber Hubner brings the ball up, sees a lane in the defense, and she takes it all the way to the hoop to give the Redettes a 6-2 lead. Later, it's Hubner again. This time she finds Isabel Peterson for three. Bang! The Redettes offense starts to heat up. Second quarter, Hubner to Peterson, light the nets up because she's on fire. The Marquette lead is in double digits. Moments later, it's Therese Leedy to Mo Miller. The layup is good as the Redettes are in a groove on offense. The Maroons struggled early on offense, but not on this play here. Count that, baby, and a foul for Avery Stewart. But defensively, they had no answer for the Redettes. Hubner with the rebound. She turns back around and scores. She had 14 points, 8 boards, 5 assists, and 6 steals as Marquette wins it 50-23. And in Houghton, one girl score to report as it was the Gremlins over Kingsford, 57-35, the final score. Back to the highlights now with Stang Nation paying a visit to the Model Towners. We pick it up in the first with Will Seymour picking up the offensive rebound. He works his way out and finds Mike Graves, who buries the three. Graves was really in the zone tonight. He led all scorers with 25. But Gwynn would respond going big man to big man as Theo Redlin finds the freshman Tucker Taylor, who lays it off the glass. The freshman led Gwynn with 15 on the night with a little help from Austin Forbes, throwing him a full court missile. Great pass there from Forbes. But Graves would keep the Mustangs in this one as he's going to knock down yet another three from the corner. But Gwynn put together a great overall team effort. Here they are again going big man to big man. This time it's Tucker to Redlin, and he flips it in. This was a very high-energy game from both teams, but in the end, it's Gwynn out on top in front of a large home crowd, winning 58-46 over Munising. To the boys' scoreboards now. Negaunee blasts Manistee 71-27. Jay Laurie finished with 17 points, and Trent Bell had 15 for the #1 ranked Miners. Norway hosted West Iron County, and it was the Knights over the Wycons 62-39 behind 22 points from Connor Ortman. In the Copper Country, it was Houghton getting the road win over Calumet 47-36. Hunter Richards had 13 points and 6 boards for the Gremlins. The Panthers keep on rolling as they take down Lance on the road 66-32 the final score. Republic Michigami fell at home in overtime to Baraga 62-56. Dylan Hannanen had 21 for the Hawks. It was Chassel over Besmer 64-51. Lars Davatilla had 28 points for the Panthers. Lakeland and Hubble stays undefeated, getting the win over Dollar Bay 69-52. In Crystal Falls, it was Forest Park over Kearney Nadeau 43-33. Daniel Nasserini had 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists for the Trojans. And it was a high-scoring affair down in Rock as Mid-Penn gets the win over North Dickinson 73-69. Damian Richmond had 30 points, and Terry Brower had 20 for the Wolverines. Hunter Matson had 25 for the Nordics. Let's go to Harris as the #1 team in Class D, North Central, faced the Broncos. First quarter, Jets work the ball around to Troy Ekberg, who drives baseline and gets it to go as North Central opens up the scoring in this one. But the Broncos respond immediately. Josh Madalinsky goes all the way to the hoop as Bark River Harris keeps pace with their rivals. Later, it's Ben Schultz driving past the defender and gets the layup to go, and it looks like BRH came to play tonight. Moments later, it's Jason Whitens to Ekberg, back to Whitens, who drives, rises up, and fills it up. He finishes with 17 points as North Central brings the house down on Bark River Harris, winning this one 82-26, the final score. We have reached halftime on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Still to come, we've got highlights from the Northern Michigan hockey team as they hosted Minnesota Duluth. That's straight ahead on the Frenzy right here on the UP Sports Authority, ABC 10. Welcome back to Friday Night Frenzy, presented by the Venice Pub and Pizzeria of Ishpeming. Tonight, the Barry Event Center went a little old school as the NMU hockey team played a non-conference contest against a team at one time played the Cats in the old WCHA. Adi Tolvanen was in net as the boys welcome the Bulldogs of Minnesota Duluth to town. First period, the Cats on the attack. Cross-ice pass gets the puck to John Siemer, and he would be robbed by Bulldogs goalie Kasimir Kaskisuo. No score after one. The second period featured plenty of scoring. Check out Gerard Hansen working hard behind the goal, and Hansen rewards himself with a backhand winner. That made it 1-0 NMU. For Duluth, the shot from the point gets on goal. Dominic Taninato cleans up the rebound in front. The future Toronto Maple Leaf ties it at 1. The Bulldogs just getting started. Quick pass here. Jared Thomas across the net finds a streaking Adam Johnson for the bang-bang goal, and it's a 2-1 lead. Late in the second, the Cats look to tie it up. Chaos in front of the UMD goal. Robbie Payne with the equalizer. The game was tied 2-2 after 2. Early in the third now, NMU turns it over, and Duluth makes them pay. Andy Walensky beats Tolvanen between the wickets for a 3-2 lead. After Brock Maschmeyer tied it up for NMU, the Cats were on the power play. John Siemer to Cohen Adair, no, but there once again is Robbie Payne to finish the job. Northern Michigan wins it 4-3. The Cats and Dogs will play one more time at the Barrie Event Center tomorrow night at 7 p.m. MTU was down in Ohio taking on Bowling Green, and the Huskies skate to a 4-4 tie against the Falcons. Dylan Steeman scored twice as Matt Roy and Joe L'Esperance scored 2. These two teams will clash again tomorrow with puck drops set for just after 7 p.m. The Marquette Iron Rangers were in action tonight at Lakeview, and they fall 8-5 to Eagle River. Craig Hartz scored twice for the Iron Rangers, with the other goals coming from Nate Torrance, Austin Klein, and Dallas McLaughlin. These two teams will meet again tomorrow night at 8 at Lakeview Arena. And tomorrow afternoon, the Michigan Tech teams are heading to Lake Superior State to keep their winning streaks going. Women tip off at 1 p.m. and the men start at 3. As for Northern Michigan, they will tackle Northwood on the road. Same tip-offs, women at 1, men at 3. Monday, the Michigan Tech women's and men's basketball teams will be in Marquette to take on Northern Michigan. I'll have a preview of both games Monday at 5:30 and 6 o'clock, then highlights on ABC 10 News at 11. That'll do it for me on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Here's some highlights from tonight. Jimmy Kimmel is next here on ABC 10. From all of us here, have a great weekend. And like Bray Wyatt says, follow the buzzer.